Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams and I'm a voice teacher and a vocal coach for Vocal Splendor Studios. Today I'm doing another reaction, and this is a reaction that I am super fascinated with, and it's not the norm for me. I'm going to be reacting to Agust D performing with his music video, Daechwita. I think I'm saying that right. So let's have a listen.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop just a minute. I have, to be honest, been obsessed with this video because for many reasons. First of all, Suga, I can't remember his name, Muji, I can't remember his name. Sorry, I think this is genius. I think it's pure genius. I love history, I love rapping, and I love all the elements that he's put in. And I kind of froze this frame because I know that this is, I think, to the Jin and JK, doing this fight, and this is just so fascinating. I love history. I also love rapping and the writing, so the fact that he put so many elements of history and also present time, the two characters, it's just amazing to me.
정말 조심해 왕된 놈 미쳐버린 범광의 flow 개체 출신의 영대 몸 그게 내가 곧 사는 법 위에 걱정은 말라고 나도 잃을 것만 타고 과거 뒤뒤에가 누구 내가 챙겨다 잡수고 말이 안 되지 네가 결혼해 범으로 태어났지 적어도 너처럼 약하진 않지 촉박되는 강제롱 단지 속가 존나게 어이없지 싹 다 죽여 난 예의 없이 새끼 그래 너 예외 없이 flexing 난 없지 필요 다 없지 Who's the king, who's the boss 다 알잖아 내 이름 이만상 새끼들 강장놈의 목을 쳐
This is fierce, and I always admire rappers. I don't ignore them. I think they're using their voice in an athletic way, and it's just a different, we're not doing pitches, although Suga, Agust D, does a lot of pitches in the way he raps. But with rappers, they have to really be in what they call the flow. And the way they have the flow is they have to have their voice really in the mask, as we like to say, and also constantly taking catch breaths all the time because everything's going really fast and you got to stay on top of the breath. Now, obviously, this was recorded in a studio and now they're doing the video apart, but you can't fake that. He still has to do it to make it sound right. I can only imagine how long it took to kind of collaborate and put everything together. And what's fascinating about this is, of course, he's so skillful and he's used the rap voice in very many different ways, but the visual is so powerful here. The cinematography is amazing and the storytelling just blows my mind. Adding all these historical elements. I'm certainly no expert in Korean history, but I did a little bit of research about this. It looks like there's a very strong, somewhat caste system, maybe not like in India, but definitely some social stratas. And I know also BTS kind of came from the wrong side of the tracks. So this is a sense of I'm on top here. And then just the two characters is super powerful. So let's keep going. love the interplay between the two characters, the tyrant, the bad guy, and he did so great. I mean, he's a great actor. He definitely even walks with the different presence, is exactly how you play character. And then here's the rebellious upstart. So that's what is so fascinating about this. The cinematography is amazing, but just the interplay between the royal, the past, to the new rebel. It's super exciting, and I can see why it has over 100 million views.
내가 천천히 메꾸자 그런 이유로 약간 발단에 애단하게 끝이 없는 재능이 없는 거지 뭐 원하는 건 모두 가졌지 이제는 뭘 더 가져야만 만족이 될지 내가 원했던 건 너 때문에 돈 담은 걸 이 다음은 도대체 뭐지
Gonna stop this moment. This is really cool. This is one of the coolest breaks I've ever heard with a rap video, because typically it's boastful. You just got through, yeah, I'm the best, oh. But now he actually, what we call diminuendo. So using dynamics. So that's what I tell my students all the time. If everything's loud, and louder, it gets boring. So this scene is really understated and very much under the breath, and it has a different mode to it. So it's just brilliant. I just find this video incredibly brilliant.
그 다음은 그래 뭘 관심이 느껴지는 현타위가 없는 현상 위험보다 난 이젠 강하게만 보다가 이대로 쫓아가고파 I'm a king, I'm a boss 새겨놓아 내 이름 이만 산 새끼들 당장 놈에 줘 I'm a king, I'm a boss 다 알잖아 내 이름 이만 산 새끼들 당장 놈에 먹을 줘
Okay, and can I just talk about these instruments, the traditional instruments, also so brilliant. And I understand Dicita, I think I'm saying that right, was like a march that they used in like marching armies or higher people of state. And the traditional instruments with the merge of the rap is just brilliant. And every time I watch this, I like it more and more. It's just so incredible. And I'm a history geek. But yes, it's crazy. This is a huge, intense scene. All right, I still love that video. There's so much to think about. And the skill, so let's just talk. The skill that he expresses is so incredible. I can't even imagine how he remembers to keep all that text, because that's the thing about rap, is it can really convey so much text than traditional singing, because singing tends to be drawn out and you can't get as many words in. But for rap, you can get a lot of words, and I'm just stunned with it every time, especially his output. I think I saw his earlier, I watched his earlier Agust D, where he was in that kind of wrecked out tongue technology video, and you're like, this, good grief, this guy is super skilled and fierce, even though he has that little cute little face. But in this video, he seemed the warrior, the bad guy, the tyrant, the guy that was in control of everything, the high class guy, and then the rebel upstart. And I really liked it because it was like kind of like a time warp, because the earlier scene, he's wearing the traditional hat and in the marketplace. And then he's in modern times, driving the car. And so it was kind of like, it created the sense of between the timelines, and the essence of rebellion, of the rebellion. So the savior of this was actually the executioner who did not go through with everything. And I have watched a few videos from the Korean perspective, people explaining this. But again, the brilliance of using these traditional instruments with rap to tell the story, and then actually have some messages that he's sending to his other rappers, and also the history. It's just a masterwork. And then of course the cinematography is amazing. I loved the camera angles and the cars coming in, and just again that quiet time, that quiet section. Super fascinating. I'm sure people will be talking about this for some time. But yeah, it speaks to the genius of all the BTS people. And Suga, I don't want to mispronounce his name, but I'm a huge fan. I'm a fan of him in BTS, but I'm also a huge fan as Agust D, because it's just so powerful and so thought-provoking, and it makes people want to look into the history and the history books. So yeah, he could be a history teacher, and I think that's awesome, because history is so important, even the dark history, because we need to remember the history. That's so we don't repeat it. If we shut down the bad things and we don't talk about it, then it's lost to history, and then people are going to fall into the same traps. That's how it goes. So super powerful, super amazing. I just love it. Huge fan, not gonna lie. All right, so if you want me to do more Agust D or other rap from BTS or anyone, please let me know in the comments below, and make sure you click on the bell so you get notified of all my uploads. And also I want to let you know I am teaching through this shutdown, and actually I've worked with students from all over the world since 2011, and yes, I've actually worked with rappers too, because they need to learn how to protect their voice so they can also use their voice in an athletic way, because it's very high energy, especially when you're moving around the stage and stuff like that. So if you're interested in lessons, go to my website at vocalsplendor.com. Also, I have 2 new projects on Facebook that are free for anyone who wants to join. I have a group called Creative Soul Alignment, and it's a group of artists and musicians and everybody who is interested in spirituality and the creative arts, and we have great people all over the world from my YouTube channel too there, so it's super welcoming group. And then my new project is called YouTube Success Strategies, and this is where I'm doing free training for YouTube, because I've been on YouTube since 2010, and I actually have determined the keys to success on YouTube and growing your channel. So it's something I learned organically along the way. I'm not a marketer, I didn't go to school, I don't work for corporate. I'm a real person that has understood and mastered how to get clients on YouTube by building your subscriber base. So I'm super happy to be able to share that with people. So that's called YouTube Success Strategies, and I will leave the links below, whoops, this hand, so you can find them. All right, take care you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.